What's up, YouTube? This is Sea Dog back with another Transformers review, and this is on Transformers Animated Rodimus Minor, aka Rodimus Prime, aka Hot Rod. This is the animated line. And before I go any further, I hope this review uploads, because at first it was the memory problem. My iPhone that I use, I only use it for recording. My iPhone said memory full. I deleted everything. I deleted little by little, tried it again, a little more, tried it again. Then I deleted everything, tried it again, still working. My friend fixed it, but then we have a new problem. Now it's uploading to 95% and then just continues to upload and never ends. And so what I did was I took it off Wi-Fi. I erased the video. I'm going to reshoot the video and re-upload the video. I erased stuff in the library, so hopefully I can get this review up for you guys, because I've been trying all week. I've been wanting to review every day, and I don't know what's one problem after the next. I might have to buy a new phone. Anyways, to get back to the review, so you got Transformers animated packaging. As you can see, it says ages 5 and up. This is before the 8 and up time. You got the conversion process, 1, 2, 3, 4 advanced conversion. This one's on 3 advanced conversion. This is a Toys R Us exclusive Deluxe class. As you can see him in the packaging here with this nice art. Looking very cool. And then you got some more art here of Rodimus, as well as the cross cells. You got RC, Ratchet, and Oil Slick, and I do have all of those. And we will be going through the animated collection as well. So we have a nice bio. This is when they actually gave us bios. Rodimus Minor, Autobot Cavalier. Rodimus Minor is one of the most promising young robots ever to graduate from the Academy. His trainers were so impressed with him that he was given command of a small unit right after graduation. During the short time he has commanded his troops, he has molded them into a tight-knit force to be reckoned with. Everyone expects him to one day rise to the rank of Magnus and command Autobot forces across the galaxy. It even gives you galactic powers. He's called the Chosen One by his teachers and peers. He's the youngest ever honored with the Veiler's Flame and designed his energy bow himself. Shows photography of the toy in bot and in car mode. So without further ado, let's get right into the review. Alright, so here he is, Hot Rods, aka Rodimus Prime, aka Rodimus Minor. He comes with a bow, and as you can see, oh, that didn't really go anywhere. There you go. They do fire really well. I'll just get one of them. I can't reach the other one, so. But, it's just maroon plastic and gold plastic, but done really nicely. Parts count to it. They don't do that anymore. It's just one part. They used to actually give us a few parts to clamp it together so there's no hollowness. You got a couple tabs here and a couple slots there and there, and you can place him on there, and you can get mounted for the car mode. So pretty cool, and it will launch off the car as well. So yeah, checking out the car mode, removing that so you get a better look. Really nice. It's a nice matte finish through the whole thing. Lots of paint, and then you got paint on top of that, tampos of this kind of flame detail, except for it's not really a flame, but you have some orange outlining the gold, looking nice, and then yellow headlights, a black bumper kind of. He's even got some silver taillights. So, Autobot symbol decked out in silver. He's got his engine detail there. That's, well, not detail, but it's detail, but it's molded detail. And you got nice wheels. This thing rolls like a freaking champ, dude. It's so nice to have wheels with pinned wheels. Oops. Go get that. So nice to have wheels that are pinned like they used to be. Nice translucent blue plastic with nice tech detailing there to look really cool. It's got molded gray pipes, exhaust pipes, and all in all, pretty cool. You can see that he's got the two-tone looks like, I think, the tires, and then they do the inside rim as a separate piece. Really nice details on the tires. This is what he looks like underneath. You can see his head underneath, or you can flip it around and see his head through the windshield. You can lift it up if you want. So there's that detail. So you can also revert. You won't be able to revert it until you transform it, but you do have that little detail too. That's kind of neat. So, yeah. Checking out comparison to today's toys. There he is with Jazz from Power of the Primes. And let's just check out scale. What I mean by that is a scale, weight. So we'll put it on. We'll check out Power of the Primes Jazz. Hopefully you can see this. It's on grams. Jazz is 84.7 grams. And that's with his weapon, so let's put his weapon on. And he does feel lighter, but he is a smaller toy, but I'm just curious on the parts count and everything. So he's 79.4 grams. So just about 10 grams under by the looks of it, but he's also a lot smaller. Quite a bit smaller, so we'll just check out how much smaller. I mean, yeah, so quite a bit smaller. But I was just curious. Here's what he looks like next to a Master. So, probably driving size. You could probably customize it by taking the head out and somehow having a thing under here that he could sit on and he could sit. But anyways, to transform him, he's really cool. He's got cool transformation. One of the things about the animated line is the transformations are fantastic. You want to start, I guess we'll start by going under here, and you want to put your fingernail right under this foot and pull it down. Just like that. Then you want to loosen the parts here, because this is part of a leg. So you just want to get those loosened. Hopefully that'll make a difference. Like that. Just like that. And then, once you can get one of them, come on. I guess, here, let's try this. You pull down the legs is what I'm trying to do. Sometimes they can be tricky. I don't know what. Here, I'm going to take out the arms. So we want to take these arms out on armatures. And sometimes the legs can get really, there we go. There's that plug right there that goes up underneath. So you just want to remove those legs like that. And then we bring the legs down, just like this. All right. All right, next thing you want to do is pull out the arms like I was doing, and then revert them 180 to the back on this swivel part right here. So just like that. Then you lift up the windshield, and you bring forward his head comes through there, and the chest comes down. You revert the head around if you had it turned around. And there's his face. We'll check more of that later. Then you go under here. There's this detail right here. You can also use this as an option for the car mode if you don't like the engine detail, but you want to go up. It only flips one way. It only reverts. I think it's up. Or no, yeah, so back. Like that. Then we have the Autobot symbol. Nicely done. Flip the wheels underneath. Really cool. And it's a little bit floppy, but we'll get to that. Then there's some notches here. You can see them here. Well, there's some notches there, and there's some tabs, and you want to lock these on. They lock on really securely because all this plastic is really nice plastic. There's no junk plastic. But look, this is how they used to do hollowness. You didn't even notice it back then because all the plastic was so solid and everything. And on that side as well. And then you have this. So you just, with that will fix that. That does not lock in here. That's just the way it's designed for the car. So just leave it for now. And then we go to the legs, and we want to bring up these canisters, or I guess, yeah, they're pipes. Bring them up onto his thighs a little more. Just a little detail there. And then you revert the waist around 180, like that. You take the legs and you break them into place. You gotta remember to do that, to break them like that to put it back into car mode. So you do that. And then we almost have it done. One thing about mine, because you know it is old, I bought it in 2008, is you can see this spoiler. There's that peg. It's not broken or anything. It just doesn't like to stay pegged in all the time. So you got to constantly keep that peg in there. Now what you do is to secure the chest is you use this part right here. There's a couple tabs right there. And there's some slots right there. And you just go like that. And secure it all together. And now it's secure. And what's really cool is it even has a ab crunch. We'll show you that in articulation. All right, next you want to bring the spoiler up, and then there's that tab there that locks into there. And it doesn't really lock, but it does tab in a little bit. And there, we just organize the arms, rotate that to the front, pull down the double jointed elbows, and we have him in robot mode, and he is freaking awesome, dude. I love this thing. So we'll get him in a nice little pose so you can see how easily he poses. So yeah, he's got a lot of, we'll show you the articulation too. But there you go. And he stands flat-footed. So very cool. As you can see, he's got translucent eyes, so light piping eyes. Very nice. Some of the details there. He's got really nice painted face, silver painted face, as well as a neck. And then he's got this orange painted on there, as well as the matte maroon color for his helmet. He's got more the same detail from the chest on there. You can see the arms. This is orange plastic on his arm, lower arm there, as well as this is orange plastic. This is all paint right here. Actually, the lower part is plastic. This part is paint. Very nice. You get some orange paint on his feet, as well as the maroon matte paint. The one thing about these figures is they were fully matte painted, and they look really good. And they just have great engineering. The engineering for the toy was made with the cartoon. So I think that's really cool too. It was one of the first times they were doing that. All right, so for articulation, you can pull out this joint to get a full 90 out, or almost full, close to 90. So that's the way you'll have to manipulate that. But without it, it does go up, just not as much. You get about that much. But he also has a swivel out there, and it's on a ball joint, so you can get some front to back like that as well, which can help for like butterfly type poses. He's got a double jointed elbow, so he's got one at the top that's on a ball joint and one at the bottom on a ball joint. So, and you get really good range. You get that, plus you can also bring it up. So pretty good there. Anyways, his head, he's got a neck joint, so you can look down as well as up, plus the joint on the neck also looks up. So you can also sit the neck in there and still get it to look quite a bit up. So pretty good. And then you can also tilt it a little bit, and then of course it will turn around. His wrists are swivel, hinge, and they're on a hinge. They have a hinge themselves, plus they're on a ball joint hinge and a swivel. So lots of movement in the hip, in the wrists. He's got a waist swivel as much as you need, and also that ab crunch. So you get some ab crunch there. So that's really cool. His hips are fantastic. He can kick all the way out to the side and front to back all the way. So great movement there. He's got a thigh swivel at the upper knee. He's got just under 90-degree bend at the knee, and then his foot can go up a lot, it can go down a lot, and we can get a nice ankle pivot. Plus it will swivel on that ball joint. That's his articulation. As you can see, the spoiler is moving around again. I could probably glue it in place. I might do that. He can also hold his bow, and there's just like a 5mm half point there to grab onto it, and it's a 5mm. It's a little bit tricky to get to because of everything getting in the way, but you can do it. So as you can see, you can hold his bow, and he's got nice tight joints. Nothing's flopping around or anything. So pretty good. I mean, you can't hold it and have him hold it and do it very well, but no, that's just the swivel that was working. But yeah, so great figure. Let's check out a comparison with Jazz, huh? In robot mode. All right, so here's a comparison in robot mode. And Jazz is just, I mean, I like Jazz and everything, but this is just a freaking premium feel compared to Jazz. Jazz has the loose shoulders, and that's the only thing loose on mine, thank God. But, well, no, he's got a little bit loose out, but not really. He's pretty tight. Mine is, at least. So, but even so, he just feels hollow-ish, and this one doesn't. So that's my review. Let me know what you think of the figures. Leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe for more toy reviews, and there will be much more animated stuff. This is going to go up in the animated playlist just starting now, and I've got the full set, so minus a few. I don't have a purple shockwave, and I'm missing a few of the Seekers. I don't have blackout and stuff like that. But all right, so leave a like if you liked the video. Subscribe for more toy reviews, and as always, stay awesome, stay subbed, and stay tuned for the next video. That's a wrap, guys. I'm out.